Welcome everyone to the Foul Play YouTube channel, open mic number 211. Hope everyone's doing really good today and looking forward to some more of these calls. It's been an interesting mix. We don't have too many more to go. We've listened to many hours so far. Of course, a lot of it's irrelevant. It's just, you know, please skip through that, Jack. Please skip through that. And so many just blank calls, just blank dead air. It's a little frustrating. I think everyone got it after we got the dispatch calls and started going through them. It's really uh, tedious, I guess you'd say. Anyway, hope everyone's doing good today. Got Cherie with us. A little early for Doc, and I'm guessing Susan's at work and our regular folks that come on. So how are you today, Cherie?
I'm doing well. Did you say we're almost through the calls? We're almost done with them?
Yep, we got today, and then
Wow.
we'll have if there's time, we'll get started on November 11th, which will be channel 6 and 7, and then and November 12th, channel 6 and 7, and we'll take a look at lengthwise. I just don't remember, and I forgot to look earlier about how long those are, hours wise. So, but we're definitely drawn to the end of it. I mean, I'm going to take a listen to channel 1, which was their radio communications, radio traffic, whatever. But number one, the quality is terrible. It is really bad, and it's hard to listen to. A lot of it, it's so staticky, and these are really low grade audio files anyway. And I'm sure Andy could probably run it through his wizard machine and clean them up. But even that, number one, it'd be a lot of time, and I know he's busy.
Mm-hmm.
And number two, I just don't know how much gain he could get out of it, to be honest. So we'll see. Anyway, want to say hello to, like, we got several in the chat with us so far. Passive Bear, Colette, Sheila, Pete Moss, Donna Wolfwich, there's Scuba the Dog. Who else we had? I don't want to miss. It looks like that's it right now. It's Tony. Yeah, there's Tony. Has joined us. Gloria. That's all I see. All right, I appreciate everyone coming in. Let me pop this on screen, kind of preface where we're at. And we ended last Sunday, if everyone remembers. I think we got roughly an hour and a half left in for Channel 7, November 10. Of course, it's not going to, I mean, unless we break into something, we really want to talk about, which I think it's in this batch here. I'm going to have to let me turn this screen on here just briefly and I'll repause it. Okay. So, yeah, we're right at, what is it? It doesn't seem right. Well, maybe I'm just misremembering. It says 8:34. No, I'm sorry, 8:53 a.m. Is that right? Yeah, 8:53 a.m. I was thinking somehow it was later in the day when we ended dispatch. Why was I thinking that? Well, I don't know why. I had it in my mind we were already into the afternoon. Well, no matter. 8:50. We're right at 9 a.m. in the morning, and as everyone has seen again throughout these calls, well, it's happened both on both channels. Mainly more on channel 7 that there's we get big skips, hours and hours of skip. Boom, it'll be 1 p.m. Then bam, it's 5 p.m. I can't explain that. I have no. I don't know. It's these calls are exactly like what Seeking Truth got them. I got the material from her. So It is what it is. Yeah. Okay.
Sounds like a cut to me, but
Well, I mean, yeah. Well, I mean, there's no doubt that these calls have been fooled with. There's no doubt in my mind. There's too many calls, and you guys have heard it. The ones that have been listening along, it'll go from one audio file into the next, and it won't be a Calumet County Sheriff's Office or whatever. It just drops right into people talking. There's no opening. It's just they're talking. So you're like, okay, where's the rest of that call? And it's nowhere to be found. Not even on the other channel that could potentially, a call coming on channel 6 gets put on hold, transferred to channel 7. That happens, and we see this instance several times actually throughout this, 8 or 9 days, whatever calls that we've got. It happens, and I get that, and I don't really have a problem with it. I do have a problem though when we have a drop in. There's no anything that tells me somebody's fooled with these calls. Could a glitch happen within the system? I suppose it could, but it. I think it's a pretty straightforward process. Call comes in, the recording starts. It just starts, boom. Operator picks up on her end, the dispatcher. They go to make a phone call. Boom, the recording starts. It can't be any other way because otherwise somebody's going to have to manually do that, and they're not going to man somebody to do that. There's no way. That's an automatic thing. Hey, there's Ronald and Lisa. Thanks for coming. I think Lisa said something. I saw a post on Facebook, something about going live. Is it next weekend, I think, in Manitowoc? Did I misread that?
yeah, I think so.
Okay, there you go. Maybe I'll send you a message, and if you go live, restream it. We'll see. We'll see timing wise how that could potentially work out. I mean, if you want to do it, if you're interested, Lisa, we've done it before. When Becca and you guys were there. Remember, Cherie?
Yeah, yeah.
I restreamed it on. So anyway, that's something we can definitely look into. Hey, there's Nan's live. Okay, so let's make a start. Questions, put a Q in front of it. I'll try to. And Cherie's really good about helping. Try to get those questions isolated. I know, these are just calls. They are what they are. I think we're going to hear a couple of interesting ones though a little bit later on this channel this day. Pretty sure the Poggle call is on this day, where he talks about finding bones and body parts. I'm pretty sure that's on this channel. Don't hold me to that, please, because I could be wrong. There's too many calls, but I think it's came from this day around 6 p.m.
Where he's a happy camper.
Yeah,
It was all worth it.
It's all worth it. Yeah, exactly. It's all worth it. Good job, Sheriff. You're the man. So, anyway. And we'll break from time to time. And I will, if irrelevant calls again, I will skip forward and get through. So let's make a start. Here we go.
Calumet County Sheriff's Office. Hi, my name is Patricia. I'm calling from Fox News. How are you? Good. Is it possible to speak to the sheriff or public information officer? One second. It's still there. Oh.
Okay.
Calumet County Sheriff's Office. Hey, Marie, how busy are you? Good to go. Hold on. What do you need? I need 2 in-house checks for some 27 addresses and stuff. All right. First name is Lori or Lorraine Dassey, Dassey. Unknown date of birth. Are you by yourself? No. Okay.
Hold on.
What's that?
Hold on a minute. S as in Sam or S as in Frank?
David, Adam, Sam, Edward Young.
Lorraine.
Or Lori. I'm not sure which it is her full first name.
Okay, the next one.
What's that?
What was the next one?
Tammy Weber. That's all I got. She should be from Two Rivers area.
Where's this Dassey chick from?
She's in Avery. She was married to Steve. Not sure where she's living right now. It's probably Manitowoc, Two Rivers area.
Don't have anything in-house on the first one.
Okay.
Still thinking. So.
I tried calling Manitowoc. Mark's like, just call them. They'll give you anything you need. They won't give me the information over the phone. And I'm not gonna muck around with you sending a teletype over there requesting that information. I'm sorry. That's ridiculous.
Oh, Lori A. Dassey. Yep. The one. 10/20 of 61. Hold on a minute.
Sure can.
Oh, never mind. I got it.
Lori A. Dassey?
Yep.
Okay, what do you got for an address?
1813 19th Street
Okay.
in Two Rivers. Alright. And then Weber. Got Tammy L. Weber.
Okay.
10/7 of 68.
Okay.
Address is 1724 2nd Street.
Okay.
Or 22nd Street, sorry.
22nd?
Yep.
Okay.
In Two Rivers.
Two Rivers. Oh. Very. That was on both of those. Is there anything listed for an in-house phone number on either one?
No.
Okay. Very good. All right. Thank you very much, Maria. Appreciate it.
You're welcome.
All right. Don't look too hard. All right.
Yeah, fine.
Yeah. Give me both, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. We'll see you later.
Bye. Silkman County Sheriff's Office.
Is Brenda Gielig available?
I will try. Hopefully.
9:04 a.m.
Hello, this is Wendy.
Wendy,
Hello, this is Wendy.
I found a phone number for Lori.
Okay. Hang on a second. Let me grab my pen and write it on my hand. All right.
This is clearly Wendy Baldwin. She's getting this information about Lori Dassey and Tammy Weber on.
What is it?
793
Okay.
5307.
307. Very good.
All right.
Thanks much, Marie.
You're welcome.
All right. Bye.
Silkman County Sheriff's Office.
Hi, Marie. It's Jerry.
Oh.
I need you to find 2 flatbeds to go down to the crime lab in Madison and bring the 2 vehicles back to our sheriff's department. We're going to be storing them in the storage buildings out by the vet clinic, the ones owned by Denise.
Okay.
She's given us permission to put them in those buildings. We've got keys.
Dan does have one, and Ted on also has one.
So you got Scott that has one.
Yes.
Banker has one. And Merschberger.
And Merschberger.
That on? Okay. I believe Merschberger is the one that took it down there in the first place, right?
Right.
Okay. I guess to keep Vanguard happy.
Call him and Scott.
And Scott. And then we also need 2 officers to ride down there with them for the chain of evidence.
Okay.
I don't know who we can send down, but send 2 people down. Now, I need to know if this can be done today. Otherwise, if they could go down right away tomorrow morning, I think they would allow us to keep the vehicles in their building today if possible.
Okay.
But, if nothing else, if they could be on the road and maybe be down there between 8 and 9 tomorrow morning, just so we can let the crime lab know that.
Okay. Do you want me to talk to Paul to see if we can get 2
Figure out.
officers first and then
Yes, and then
call the toll?
and then schedule it with Scott's and Dan's and coordinate that all.
Okay.
And tell Paul I want 2 sworn officers to ride along.
Okay.
All right.
I will let him know.
Okay, and tell them also, that Denise has given us permission to utilize those buildings, and that the padlocks are down behind the cage in the evidence room by the printers.
Okay.
And then tell Paul to let me know that this has all been taken care of so I can cross it off my list, my to-do list.
Okay.
All right. Thank you very much, Marie.
You're welcome.
Okay.
So what he's talking about is sending Scott's Towing and somebody else to go get the Grand Am and the RAV4, and they're going to be stored in some off-site third-party building, whoever he's talking about, which I have no idea who this person is. That's what he's talking about. And we know, of course, that they didn't go on the 10th. They went on the morning of the 11th because the crime lab's done. They've done their exam, and they got to get them out of there because they don't have long-term storage.
So there's not a what's the word, chain of custody problem with like storing that in a third party?
Well,
Seems
I've questioned that before too, and I'm not the only one. I don't know the legalities, and I know that there's no entry for the RAV4 or the Grand Am until the 11th, and then of course I don't know if this third party has some kind of bonding arrangement with the county. I don't know how that works. I'm not legally savvy enough to know those inner workings. I can only imagine there has to be some kind of guarantee, for security.
there should
But he
be.
just,
Well,
he just talked about using their padlocks, because he told her where they were at behind whatever in the evidence room. So new padlocks and keys that come from the sheriff's department. So short of anyone cutting the locks off, which could happen if someone knew where evidence was. I've questioned it before. We've had that issue with listening to and reading some things about what they do in Manitowoc as well. I mean, this was talking about prosecutor case files, prosecutor files. These cases they get, an accordion box type thing or whatever, and as cases get closed and moved on, those records are stored. And I get it. At some point, how much room do they have, in the county, and then do you use a third party? I tend to agree with you. I question the legality, but
Well,
I
just
just,
with these people, especially because they're
yeah,
not
law
trustworthy.
enforcement. Well, I tend to agree with you. I hate to say that, but I have real concerns. Just because of all the flub ups that we've seen in throughout the cases. Crime scene 101 stuff is just not followed at all. Um, yeah, man, let me look here. I'll tell you what time that call was. I believe it started at 9:12 right there. I believe it was that one because it extended for a few calls there, and this one being pretty short. So 9:12 a.m. on the morning of the 10th. So anyway, did Kratz and Weir? Yeah, I don't know that Kratz talked to Lori, but certainly Wendy Baldwin, and I don't know. You know how Wendy Baldwin treated Marie, so, and we know how Uyghur treated Brendan and Kayla. It's not good. I can't really answer that one, Mr. President. Yeah, I'd heard this before, JD, that Millbilly had found the address, but I got to tell you, and I don't know where he would have got that information because you think about it, I just think about it on these terms. If evidence storage of an evidence storage facility, a third party, especially, it kind of matters if it's county too, but it doesn't really matter. But if some, criminal element found out where evidence was stored at, especially when you start talking about, a murder case or some of these really more horrific type cases, and that information got out, um, I think you got a real problem. Uh, say for sure where evidence is stored at. They wouldn't want that. That's got to be pretty guarded and not really revealed. As far as I know, it's not really revealed, um, other than saying that the RAV got moved out of storage to, we heard I think one call, that the RAV got moved out of storage and moved to the highway department so they could take the seats out of it and do the exam on it and all that. That we definitely, well, we didn't hear the call. We actually heard or read the report, but they didn't say where it came from exactly. Just that it was moved. Anyway, I just think that's a real risk, for that information to get out. Um, anyway, keep your questions coming, comments. We'll try to capture them and talk about them. Anyway, I'm going to move on. Here we go.
Bye now.
Marie over at the Sheriff's Department.
How are you doing?
Well, I'm still alive, so I guess I'm doing pretty good.
Well, that's just it. If you're above ground and everything else, that's the start of the day.
Exactly.
Yep.
We are wondering if you would have a flatbed available.
Well, that I do.
We are going to be needing you to go down. I'm not sure what time, if it's going to be today or maybe even tomorrow morning. It would depend on when we can get some officers available. And unfortunately, Paul's in a meeting right now, so I can't talk to him.
Okay.
But we're going to be needing to go down to Madison to the crime lab and pick up one of the vehicles that's down there.
Okay.
So if you are available, it's just kind of stand by until we can get a hold of you as to what time we're going to go.
No problem.
Okay.
If somebody needs to ride along or something, that's not a problem either.
Okay. You will have one person, one sworn officer in the vehicle with you.
Okay.
If he's not with you, then they'll be following, but I don't foresee why we would have to take separate vehicles.
Sure.
Just as long as somebody's...
Now, if they need, enclosed trailers, anything like that, whatever, we got all that stuff too, from racing and that. So, enclosed trailers can be better than a flatbed. I believe that's how some of the stuff got hauled down there, but that's not a problem too. We have trailers at our disposal.
Okay. And then what we're going to be doing is taking the vehicle to the storage building, which I think are by the vet clinic. They're owned by Denise.
Oh, yep.
Okay. We have utilization of those storage units, so that's where you'll be taking it.
No problem. Do you think I'll have like an hour's notice, or is it going to be something that'll...
No, it'll be at least an hour. I mean, it'll be more than that because he's even thinking maybe we wouldn't be going down until tomorrow morning.
Tomorrow morning would be great. I know one of my drivers gets done with work from third shift at 6 in the morning.
Okay.
I mean, obviously we'll work with your schedule.
Okay.
But that would really be good for me to send him down first thing in the morning. That way I'm around here for calls. But whatever it takes,
Okay. We will let you know as soon as we have more information. But I just wanted to call to make sure that you would be available.
You bet.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you.
You bet. Yep.
Bye. My County Sheriff's Office.
Yes, ma'am. This is Lisa with Altel Wireless 911, and I'm trying to let the piece up in Calumet know that we're about to begin starting testing.
Okay.
And I've left Kelly to start testing probably in a few.
About 20 minutes. No, I'll tell.
Hello?
Hi, Dan.
Yeah.
This is the Sheriff's Department.
Yes.
Got a question for you. Wondering if you might possibly be available with a flatbed to assist us to go down to Madison and pick up a vehicle.
Yeah, it shouldn't be a problem.
Okay. I don't know what time. It might be as late as tomorrow morning. When we get more information, we'll give you a call and let you know.
Okay.
You will have a sworn officer either assisting you or driving with you.
Okay.
So as long as you're available, we'll have you on standby.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yep.
Bye.
Bye.
Sheriff's Office. Calumet County 911.
Hello, ma'am. This is Alton making a test call.
Mm-hmm.
Is this Calumet County Sheriff Department?
Yes, it is.
It's a callback number 920-585-71111.
It's not coming up with a callback number.
Okay. And what is the ESRK?
The what?
ESRK, the number starting with 920-511-1196.
1196.
Okay, and is it phase 1 or phase 2?
It doesn't indicate at all.
So you're not
WRLS.
a WRLS?
Ellie is not available.
It didn't change to phase 2?
Nope.
Okay.
Calumet County 911.
Hello, ma'am. This is Alton making a test call.
I
was told by Apple County employees.
Calumet County Sheriff's Office.
Hi, I was told by Apple County employees that I should report a fraudulent check that I've received.
Hold on 1 second, please.
Yes.
Thank you. Okay, thanks for holding. And where did this occur?
I did. I had a contacting me twice when I asked for the vehicle. And when I received the check, told me.
Okay. Your name is? Your last name? And your home phone number? Waiting for another. Cash it. That was one. Yeah. Cash it now. Okay. I will give this office.
Can you tell me when the driver's test will be open again at Tilton here by the library? Ma'am?
Yes.
Do you know that for? Call code Tuesday.
Right. Calumet County 911.
Hi, this is Brian from the Outpost in Sherwood.
Yes.
We were wondering if we could have the fire department come out and check something out. I hope I called the right number.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Harrison Fire Department respond to the Outpost out of their out in Sherwood for a 26. Harrison Fire respond and 606 area.
Technologies. I am. This is Howard Mesera, Information Technologies. I am unable to answer the phone at this time. Please leave a message. If you are trying to call Human Services, their number is 849-1400. Thank you.
Howard, this is Marie down in dispatch. I don't know. With the 911 dump, I did not receive the address or name of what on the screen. It did give me the unit to dispatch, but it didn't give me a name or address. It does give me a phone number. I don't know. Altel is doing some testing, so I'm not sure if we're having the same problem where everything is backed up. But we need to talk. Calumet County Sheriff's Office.
Can you look into the D's office?
Calumet County Sheriff's Office.
Hi, can I have John Burns, please?
Okay.
Thanks.
Calumet County 911.
Hi, this is Diane calling from Calumet Homestead in New Holstein. I have a resident that's going to be a direct admit to Chilton Hospital.
Okay.
I don't need any sirens or anything. This is the only way we can get her there.
See? We'll get her.
Bye.
Out.
Home requesting.
Hi, can I reach out, please?
1 second. Calumet County 911.
Hello, ma'am. This is Alton making a test call. Is it face?
Correct.
Hold on a sec. What?
Northeast is not available. It says Ellie is not available for this number.
Are you not available?
Correct.
So, and
Calumet County Sheriff's Office.
Yeah. See, this is Howard Lau calling from the Holstein. Do you know, could you give me the number? I wanted to of the, how could I get a hold of the Oconto County Sheriff's Department? Could you help me out there?
Try. Let's see. Area code 920
920
834
834
6900.
6900. Okay. See, I have to let them know I lost my gun up north. And word said it'd be good to let the sheriff's department know if somebody turns it in. If I could get the numbers, that would help. I'm trying to get them. They're trying to look them up at Walmart where I bought it. So.
Okay. Well, good luck.
Okay, yeah, I know. It's a shot in the dark, but I guess you know how that goes. I'm sure some of the local found it, they won't probably return it, but you never know.
Never know.
And that way, if I let them know they can't come after me for something, I guess they should.
Exactly.
Good idea. Let them know, you know.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Could you?
Calumet County Sheriff's Office.
Hey, Marie.
Yeah.
Can you attempt to get a hold of Jeff Hebel and see if he can get in at 3 o'clock, or if he can come up here, be up here at 3.
Okay.
All right, and then give me a call back. I'll let you know.
All right. Brett's phone?
Oh, so, yeah, call Brett's phone or my phone, whichever one you can get.
Okay.
All right.
Bye.
You've reached my dad. Leave a message and I'll call you back.
This is Marie at the Sheriff's Department. Could you give me a call up here when you get this message? 849-2335. Thanks.
I'm sitting here talking and I was muted. I apologize. That call was at 10:34 a.m.
Telephone number. At the tone, please enter your touch tone telephone number. Page accepted.
Silkman County Sheriff's Office.
Hello, this is Marge from Photoland.
Yes.
And I'm just supposed to let you know that the photos are ready.
Okay. I will send the officer up there.
Okay, and now he's just picking up the one set we could gather here, I guess. That's what he said.
Okay.
Okay.
If that's what he said.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Picking up pictures at the photo lab. What pictures those are? More detail, damn it.
2911.
Hello, ma'am. This is Alton making a test phone.
Moving on.
Well, this
No, it's actually giving you 98.00. This is right.
like another. It didn't change any.
County Sheriff's Office.
Yes, I'm returning Marie's call.
This is.
What?
This is.
Hebo?
Can you be at the command post at 3?
At 3?
Yeah.
I work 3 to 11.
Okay.
What do they need?
I don't know.
Do you need a guy or what?
Scott Forrest called and said, call Hebel and see if he can be here by 3.
You have his number. I can call him back and see what he needs.
I will give you Brett's phone and his phone.
You are the best. I don't care what Conan says about you.
Whatever.
All right.
Brett is 418-4106.
Good.
Scott is 378-0537.
Okay.
Thanks.
Thank you, ma'am.
Bye.
And for those that don't know, Jeff Hebel ran for sheriff against Wiegert a few years ago. I know many that are probably around may not remember that, but he did.
What's his name?
Jeff Hebel, Hebl.
Oh, no, I didn't know that.
Yeah, he was a officer. I don't know what rank he was within the department, but he did run against Wiegert. There was a lot of shenanigans that went on during that run up to the campaign signs getting tore down, his signs, and it got weird. I don't know if he's still there or not. I don't know. I don't. Well, I don't know. I'm not going to say because I'm not sure. And remembering this is 2005, so that's almost 20 years ago. So it's very possible and probable that he may be retired or gone, moved on to somewhere else. Yeah, let's do a little interesting factoid. Anyway, we're at that call was at 10:45, and so was the next one, 10:45 a.m. Moving on.
County Sheriff's Office.
Yeah, this is Dan Aiken from Harrison number 2 Fire. Could you fax us the information they can normally do for Harrison 1's call down to Harrison 2? Or don't that?
I can try it.
Okay, if the system don't work that way, I guess, I don't want to make work. I'm just wondering how that's set up.
Let the fire.
To be able to do that.
You got to talk to your chief.
County Sheriff's Office?
Yeah, Joyce Wally, decall.
Okay. That's great. It just cuts off.
Calumet County Sheriff's Office.
Hi, Captain Rush, please.
I'll try. Hold on.
Thanks.
It's Marie.
Hello, Craig.
Craig. It's Marie at the Sheriff's Department.
Yeah.
Wondering if you could possibly be available tomorrow morning.
Nope. Got doctor's appointment.
Okay. I'll try the next one. Thanks.
All right. Bye.
Okay.
Hey, you've reached Chris. Leave a message at the phone.
Chris, this is Marie at the SO. Give me a call. You get this message. 849-233.
All kinds of problems with their phone. Jesus.
Yes.
What's yours, Chris?
Chris, this is Marie.
Yes.
Wondering if you could possibly line up 3 lunches for the guys outside.
Like what would they want?
I don't know. What do you got?
We have the number 1, which is a tea ham on a bun with lettuce, tomato, mac and cheese.
Ordering food.
Fine.
Okay.
Hunting. Hi, is Dave home? This is the Sheriff's Department.
No, he's up hunting.
Oh.
That's the cabin.
All right. Thank you.
Okay, bye-bye.
It's 43 North.
Calumet County Sheriff's Office.
Hey, it's Keith.
Yes.
It's 43 North to 147, right?
Correct.
Okay. And then 147 west again?
East.
Or north? It runs north-south, right?
No, it goes east-west.
147 does? Oh.
Yeah. You go to the east.
East. Okay.
All right.
I don't know how far I'm going to get. Brett said he'd call me back, but they're pretty busy, so.
Okay.
Brett, also, we're trying to arrange for road patrol. I'm going to stay on, obviously, for...
Can you hold on just 1 second?
Yeah, I'll...
Calumet County Sheriff's Office.
Hi.
Hi.
Can you see if you can locate John Burns for me? And I need to speak with him. Hello?
That's weak. That's weak.
Hold on.
Oh, I didn't get a response. I didn't know if you heard me.
11:25 a.m.
All right. I'll try to be there. Hold on.
All right.
Sorry about that.
No, that's all right.
Okay.
No, we're arranging. I'm trying to help him arrange to make sure the road gets filled.
Okay.
And I pretty much volunteered to just help him work that out. So we'll see. He's still busy down there, and he's trying to figure out who's going to go where. Sounds like Mary and Leslie will probably do the midnight, and Jennifer and I will stay on a 3 to 11 shift. And he's probably going to call Nick. I know they'll do it there, but he'll probably call Nick and Dan and tell them to come in out of uniform. To try and see. So anyway, it's kind of difficult, but we're trying to work it out.
Okay. Sounds good.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Okay.
So this is Marie at the Sheriff's Department. We're looking for somebody to follow or go with records down to Madison to pick up those vehicles. So we're thinking possibly tomorrow morning.
Moving on.
Sheriff's Department.
Yeah, Paul here. First off, which LT is out at the CP today? Is it Brett or Kelly?
I know Brett is out there.
Okay. All right. Secondly, Joyce had a message for me that I should talk to her. Was that in reference to that snowmobile deal?
Couldn't tell you.
Okay, when she gets back, why don't you? I think that's what it is, but just have her check in with me.
Okay.
Thank you.
Talk. Call. Call. Bruce. He wasn't sure if you had or not.
Hello, you have reached Coming Two Shots voicemail. I am unable to take your call again. Thanks, bye.
Ken, this is Marie at the Sheriff's Department. The records down tomorrow is fine.
Hamilton County Sheriff's Office.
Is it Joyce?
Yep.
Okay.
Hamilton County Sheriff's Office.
Good morning.
Silkman County Sheriff's Office.
Hey, it's Matt. Can I have the jail?
Sheriff's Department.
All here.
Yes.
Can you look in your Manitowoc phone book and see if you can find someplace in there that rents tents?
Rent 10.
Yeah. And then give me that number and let me know.
Okay. Rent 10.
Yeah.
Anybody understand what he's requesting? Rents? What?
Sounds like tents. We're going to go
Tents.
camping?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Tents. Okay. That makes sense. Yeah. All right. I just wanted to make sure because I was thinking, okay, that sounded odd, but it's just low quality. All right, moving on.
And then give me that number and let me know.
Okay, and just so you know, I haven't gotten anybody going to be doing it. I've got 3 messages out there for people to call me back.
Okay. I think we may end up taking care of that tomorrow, but let me know what you come up with.
Okay.
Thank you. Oh, cool. Captain Rush.
Got 2 numbers.
Oh, cool.
First one is Grand Rental Station.
Grand?
Yes.
Okay.
682-8721.
Okay.
The other one is Randolph Outdoor Party Service.
What was it?
Randolph
Randolph? Okay.
Outdoor Party Service.
Okay.
684-1822.
Okay. Good.
All right.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Bye.
Hey, Maria, it's Chris.
Hey.
Calling back from your message.
Okay. Are you available either tonight or tomorrow morning?
Yeah, either one, depending on what time you need me tonight.
I don't know. He's actually thinking probably tomorrow morning.
Okay. Kelly's thinking more tomorrow morning?
What?
Kelly is, or just,
No, Ruth was thinking that.
Okay.
Because they're gonna need 2 records to go down and pick up the vehicle.
Oh, okay.
And then come back.
Yeah, I can be available for that.
Okay.
That's no problem.
All right. I can reach you at the number I called you at.
Yep, that's my cell phone number. I'm on my way back to Wisconsin right now.
Okay.
If I don't hear,
I'll leave a message. Chris, you still there? You still there? Hello? Hello?
Hello, it's Josh.
Yeah.
Hey.
Hold on.
Okay. Okay, this is like the 3rd or 4th call. It's just they're talking and then it just cuts off. Is it? I'm not the only one that's noticed this, right? It's crazy.
It is.
It's just talking in this boom, it just fades out. Maybe it'll pick up on this next audio clip here. I don't know. We are at 11:58 a.m. Moving on.
You're gonna get.
What?
Calumet County Sheriff's Office.
See?
Hi, my name is Michelle Hanson, and I'm calling from the Two Rivers Veterinary Hospital. Last night we picked up Stephen Avery's dog. Okay. Off the premises, and we were told that when we have fecal matter, we are supposed to call you and have someone pick it up.
Okay.
I do.
You do.
Yes, I do.
All right. I will let them know that.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yep.
Bye.
Bye.
Hello.
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 Hey, I just got a call from the Two Rivers Vet.
Okay.
They have fecal matter for you,
Ooh.
so you can send somebody up there to get it.
The Two Rivers Vet. Okay.
Yes.
There goes Schultz. Okay. I'll be right up to the command post then. Hey.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Come on.
I am away. Hi, this is Captain Paul Rush of the Calumet County Sheriff's Office. I am away from my desk. If you will help you, thank you.
Fond du Lac Tenton Awning, 921-7321.
Okay, moving on.
Calumet County Sheriff's Office.
Yes, hi, good afternoon. This is Nina calling from Fox News Channel with Greta Show. How are you today?
Fine.
I'm calling to see if I can speak with somebody in Sheriff Pagel's office, please, regarding an interview request for our show tonight.
Let me transfer to the captain. 1 second.
Thank you.
Sheriff's Department.
Hi, is Joyce back in there?
Yeah, she's on the phone.
Why don't you ever give me a call when she's done?
Okay.
Thanks.
1:01 p.m.
Department. Yep. Just want to let you know that it will be tomorrow morning when we're going to need you.
Okay.
Not tonight, but tomorrow morning. I'm not sure what time,
Okay.
but it will be tomorrow morning.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yep.
It's the.
Yeah.
Hey, Scott.
Yep.
It's the Sheriff's Department calling.
Mm-hmm.
We will be needing you tomorrow morning.
Okay.
It won't be today, but it will be tomorrow. I don't know what time.
Okay.
So we'll let you know when we do have time.
What are you thinking? Like more towards like 6 o'clock or more towards like 8 or 10? What would you guess?
Later in the morning.
Okay.
Between 8 and 10.
Okay.
I don't foresee it being very early because they've got he was talking about something else having to go down there.
Okay.
So I'm not sure if he's thinking that one of you guys would be loading up and taking it
Okay.
or what. So
And if you'd want to get something loaded like today so that we could go earlier in the morning, that'd be fine too, for my part. It don't matter.
yeah.
Whatever works. But
Right now they're still trying to make arrangements, I guess. So
yeah, it's been pretty crazy around here, I bet you, huh?
that's putting it mildly.
Yeah. Yeah, I suppose.
You ever heard of burning the candles at both ends? Well, we're burning it in the middle too.
Yeah. I hear some of them guys, grapes like Kelly Sipple, it doesn't matter what time of the day you would listen to the scanner. I don't know when he's sleeping lately, but
We don't know either.
that's just one of the guys, but I'm sure there's a lot more than him working 12, 15, 18 hours a day, huh?
Oh yeah.
But, what are you going to do, right?
So it's done. What do you do?
Yeah,
Especially when you got a small department like this.
right. Yeah, half of them or more are up there most of the time lately, huh?
Yep. Well,
Then you know how good you got it when things like this aren't going on, huh?
exactly. Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, there's a press conference at 1:30 if you want to see what's going on next.
Yep. It's on my wife just told me about 2 minutes ago, reminded me that was on.
All right.
So. Okay.
Well, thanks a lot. We'll let you know.
Okay.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
This is good at any time to pause so we can kind of cover some comments about Bear. Yeah, and the vet call saying that they had fecal matter. So yeah, they did X-ray it, I guess, to see if there was any bone material, because they suspected that, with all these bones that they allegedly found in that pit that they never saw him eat anything of, but he's got bone matter in his, yeah. So that's exactly right. They were looking to see if they could find anything, I guess. Which, anyway, I'm not going to get into all that because we could talk for hours about it. Even if he had ate Teresa, by the time whatever was going through his GI tract, there'd be no violent DNA. And I agree with that. I mean, I'm just talking from a common sense kind of standpoint. I'm not a scientist, so, but I know Scooby is far more smart about that kind of thing than I'll ever be. So, again, there's just a lot of things that go into that are just kind of nonsense to me, because if there are all these bones in that pit and he's not, there's no signs he buried it, took a bone and buried it. Dogs will do that. I guess shepherds will. I never owned a German shepherd, but dogs will do that. They'll bury. There's no signs of anything of him messing around in that pit at all. No reports of it either. But it's just crazy.
It is.
I mean, I know that when I was young, we had a dog. Actually, we had a couple, but we had one that was really, he was just a mutt, just a mix, but he's a great dog. But nonetheless, I know that my parents would give him, larger bones from time to time. And when he would get done with it, for whatever reason, he would dig a hole and bury it, because my dad would get mad as hell. Of course, he didn't, he never hit the dog or anything. He just bitch about it. But he would bury his bone and he'd go back later and get it. So I don't know. Anyway, let's move on. We're at 1:02 p.m. We took a little bit of a jump, not too bad, but anyway, let's move on.
Marie, Paul.
Yeah.
Are you working days tomorrow? What's going on with you?
I have no idea. I'm scheduled 6 to 2.
Okay. I wonder what Kelly was talking about yesterday. He must have been sleep deprived or something.
Right.
Tomorrow, he was going to have some cellular 911 testing going on.
Okay.
And he was talking about having Curtis come in to work as a double dispatcher. But I see you and Joyce are both scheduled, so it should be taken care of.
I know they tested today, so.
Oh, okay. Okay, good.
Okay.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Bye.
County Sheriff's Office.
Hi, this is Megan from the Fox News Channel in New York. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. I was just calling to see if the sheriff would be able to come on our show Saturday night to talk about the Teresa Halbach case.
He's not here right now.
Somebody else.
Hold on a minute.
Okay.
I will transfer you to Captain. 1 second, please.
Okay.
Pioneer County Sheriff's Office. County Sheriff's Office.
Yes, my name is Mary Matsumoto. I write for the Tri-County News, and I'm just interested in writing an article on protection from women in view of the Teresa Hall. I was wondering if someone could help me with an interview.
Yes, Captain, available.
Yeah, this call here cut pretty bad too. It keeps jumping. These are different audio files you can see going down, but some things have been cut.
Sheriff's Department Dispatch.
Hey, this is Burns. Can you, what do you have for a cell number for Brett?
418-4106.
Okay, 418.
4106.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Calumet County Sheriff's Office.
Good afternoon. I'm Warren Waddell. I'm the director of the Outer Limits Youth Outreach here in Forest Junction. And in August of 2004, we had a break-in, and I'm dealing with the young men for some
Calumet County Sheriff's Office.
Yeah, how can I get a hold of Billion Police Department? We got a center procession coming into town, going out on Main Street. I'd like to have an officer down at the front or at 10 and Main Street.
Moving on.
Thank you.
Sheriff's Department Dispatch.
Who's this?
This is the Sheriff's Department.
Yes, email.
I will try. Oh, please.
Hello?
Hello.
Who is this I'm speaking with?
This is the dispatcher.
Yes, I'm wondering, what's your name? Do I know you?
No, you don't.
Okay, I'm sorry. No, Gary's not in right now. Could I speak with someone else?
Hold on a minute. Calumet County Sheriff's Office.
Hi, is Sheriff Pagel available?
Oh, I'm sorry, he's not.
Is Captain Paul Rush available?
I can try.
Okay.
Office.
Hi, can I talk to Bill Tyson, please?
Who's calling?
Nicole Miller.
Hold on a minute.
Hi, Nicole.
Hi. I got her dad's name and his phone number.
Okay, 1 second. Okay, her name was Amy Vincent.
Yep.
Guys, see what I'm talking about? Some calls can be transferred, and these lines are recorded. There's a bunch of calls we do not have. I'm not saying they've got them, but maybe they do. But how, in a records request, how could I ever get them to release those calls? I doubt they would. But you can clearly tell this call got transferred to Bill Tyson. Now he's talking to the person that called in.
Okay.
His name is Dan.
Same last name?
Yep. Okay. His house phone is 920-845.
I don't know what this is about.
2596. And then she has his cell phone number too. She can't reach him.
Sure.
920-609-5138.
Okay. Is she there with you?
Yes, she's here.
Okay. Does she know would he be at work right now?
Is he at work right now or is he at home? He's working right now, but if you call him on his cell phone, he might answer. Because she called him and asked if it was okay if he would call.
Mm-hmm.
And he said it's fine.
Okay, great.
So, okay?
Great, very good. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I don't know what that was about.
Calumet County Sheriff's Office.
Hi, this is Tom Woods from N8739 Circle Drive, and I called the town hall.
Okay, what's the 8735?
N8739.
39, Circle. Okay, I believe the fax just came through.
Okay.
All right, thanks.
Moving on.
Calumet County 911.
Hi, I'm sitting in Cops parking lot on Calumet, and I just witnessed a woman hit a car and drive off.
Moving on.
90. She's old. I can. 5. Yeah. I don't know where the impact was, but looks
2:26
like possibly the front
PM.
one. Witness Calumet. She's actually coming back towards me right now.
I think it's the same call.
Oh, she's gonna hit me. Oh.
Moving on. Moving on.
Plate number. Road 9. Plate parking lot.
Okay, what? Where is he at?
Let me see where she's going. Not.
Moving
Hold on. Officer, this is what I found on Calumet. The report.
Jessica?
Yes.
They're out with her now.
Okay, great. Thank you. Did you want me to go and let the cops people know in case this is one of their employees? Or
they'll take care of that.
Okay.
All right. Thank you.
Okay.
You too.
Bye-bye.
Calumet County Sheriff's Office.
Hey, it's sorry I lost you before.
That's all right. I took it you were in Wisconsin Dells.
Yep.
They're going to be doing it tomorrow morning.
Okay.
Not sure what time.
All right.
Yeah. At this point, it kind of sounds like they're going to be taking something else down there.
Okay.
So I don't know. That's what we're waiting. That's why we're waiting until tomorrow, in case they need something else to go down. And they were waiting for a warrant on it. So.
Not a problem.
All right.
I'm just going home to catch up on some sleep. I didn't get any sleep last night.
Yes.
Quite the conference as usual.
Okay.
Yep, just call my cell phone here, that 378 number you had.
All righty. Will do.
We get info. Thanks.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Sheriff's Department.
Hey, Marie.
Yeah?
Gary. Hey, by chance, if you or your partner, and I'm not sure if you have one in there, send Robert Hornacek back to me from DV11? Or did that come through the jail?
Sometimes
like in the last 50
they'll ask for the jail and they don't.
Yeah, this guy's looking for information from the press conference, and I don't have any idea.
I didn't send them back.
You didn't send them back? You're okay.
And Joyce hasn't been in here for I don't know how long. So.
Okay. Then I think one of my wonderful jail staff did it to me. Press conference, I'm going, was there one? I have no idea. He wanted to know if there was a Bobby Dassey taken into custody. Does that ring a bell to you at all? Bobby Dassey?
Dassey. D-A-S-S-E-Y, maybe?
Is that what it is? Yeah. That was his question, and I'm going, no, but I'm going, I wonder why they think. Do you know who that is?
I believe that would be his nephew.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right.
As far as I know, no, they haven't.
Okay. All right. Thank you much.
Sure.
Okay, bye.
That's weird. I don't remember this call. Strange. And where that would even come from. On the 10th? Nothing's coming to mind. If anybody thinks of anything, please put it in the chat.
I have no idea why, but I felt like last week, I thought somebody asked that question, somebody on these calls. Like, is Bobby Dassey in custody or something like that? And maybe I dreamed it. You don't remember?
I don't remember from last week, but I do remember from maybe the 7th or 8th, his name being mentioned, but not being taken into custody in some other reference, but his name was mentioned. I do remember that, but
Oh, well, that's probably what it was then.
yeah. Becca asked here, let's answer this one. When was he brought to the hospital to give the fingerprints and stuff? Yeah, Bobby was, well, there were several of them taken on the 9th. Barb and Stephen. Not everybody went all at one time, but several went. And if you remember, Barb was on the phone with the agents. We've got that phone call at the terrible, terrible call. Lots of white noise in it. That was on the afternoon of the 9th. I know that this roundup started around 1 p.m. on the 9th. Certainly with Stephen, because they got him from Earl's house. And several others that afternoon. I'm not entirely sure when Bobby went, but it was sometime that afternoon. We'd have to look that up. I'm sure there's probably a report that gives the time. Oh, Andy said definitely asked last week's call too. Okay, well, maybe I just don't remember. I think you probably are correct. You got backup. JD says it was asked before. Sure, it was a reporter call like 26. Interesting. Becca says if this call was on the 10th, then maybe it was I heard from someone. It was heard from someone. He was taken in, but it was a hospital. That's very possible. Yeah. We know how those things can definitely get twisted. Somebody makes a leap that doesn't know the full story. That's very possible, Becca. So, all right. Let's move on. We are at, we take a little bit of a leap. We're at 2:30. Yeah, 2:30 p.m. Moving on.
County Sheriff's Office.
Hi, this is Steve with Griffith Potter calling. I don't know who I would speak to there, but I'm curious as far as what's happening up at Michigan. We got 2 Rangers up there, and when we could pick those up, or how long they need them yet, or what's happening.
I have no idea.
I guess I don't need to know that right now. You know, if you could kind of pass the word around there, if somebody could call me back on it, just an officer or something, you know.
I can transfer you to the captain. He might be able to help you with that.
Okay.
Hold on.
Thank you.
Calumet County Sheriff's Office.
Hey there, Mike here. Jerry paged me to call his cell phone. I've tried a couple times. Is he kind of like out of range out there?
No, he shouldn't be.
Okay. All right. Must be just busy then.
Okay.
I'll keep trying. If he radios in or something like that, tell him I'm trying to reach him.
All right. I will do that.
Thank you.
Calumet County Sheriff's Office.
Yes, I'm trying to reach Sheriff Toggle.
He's not in the office.
Is there any way I can leave a message for him?
I can transfer you to his voicemail.
That'd be great. Thank you.
Calumet County Sheriff's Office.
Yes, I was wondering if I could talk to someone regarding Steve Avery, Teresa Elvis. Okay. I may know something, but I don't know if it's pertinent at all.
Okay.
Because I no longer have Marinette County Flatbook.
Okay.
Which would tell me whether or not my ex-in-laws live near, I think it's Al Avery.
Okay.
I think I'm not positive because I don't have the Flatbook set, but the name just sounds so familiar. And I remember years ago, my ex-in-laws had commented about how they would poach and burn stuff in their wood burner in the garage or whatever.
Okay.
But they didn't. They made light of it because they said, well, they would watch the property for it. But I'm not positive that that's who it is. Name just sounds familiar.
Okay. What I can do,
I don't know what to do.
what I can do is I can take your name and your phone number, and then one of the investigators will call you back.
Okay.
Okay, I'm not sure when, but they.
Okay.
Your name is?
Ruth Olson, O-L-S.
And your phone number, Ruth?
Is 920-525-4401.
Okay, I will give this information to the investigators.
Thank you.
Thank you for calling.
Sure.
Bye-bye. Calumet County Sheriff's Office.
Hi, this is Olga Haliberto with Channel 5. Is Sheriff CASO available?
No, he's not here.
He's not back yet. Is he coming back here?
I have no idea.
Okay. If there's any opportunity, can you ask him to call me? I'll leave my number, 920.
I'll transfer you to the captain. Hold on.
Thank you.
Calumet County Sheriff's Office.
Good afternoon. My name is Gary Schmidt, and I'm calling from Trails and Restaurant in Greenleaf. And I've seen on the news about Teresa Hallbuck, and I know the Chad Hallbuck and that family. And I was wondering, I would like to do something nice for them to help them out if we could. And I was wondering if you could maybe give me some direction here and what they may or may not need, you know.
What I'll do is I'll give you Ryan Hilgus's phone number.
Okay.
He's a friend of the family.
Right.
And he might be able to give you more information than I would.
Okay.
His phone number is 810
810
2400.
2400. Okay, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Bye now.
Bye-bye. Calumet County Sheriff's Office.
Hi, it's Emily Majestic from Channel 2. How are you?
I'm good.
I just had a couple of questions. Do you know if the Averys are going to be allowed back on their property today?
I have no idea.
Okay. Do you have any idea where I might be able to find that out?
I'll transfer you to the captain. Hold on.
Okay, thank you.
Bridge 119 is responding to Church Street with defib.
10-4, Crossroads of Lake and School.
Let's go, Cross.
Hit the bowler. 124 124.
Yeah, what? Moving on.
Calumet County Sheriff's Office.
Hi, my name is Julie Stadler, and I'm calling from Shirley, Wisconsin. And I'm reading the paper, and I have some information that might be of interest to the police investigation. That
3:30 p.m.
I'm not sure if it is or isn't. Do I need to talk to you, or do I talk to somebody? Or
you can talk to me.
Okay. I don't know how to do this, but a week ago Thursday, just to give you some timelines or something, we were at our shop, okay, in Manitowoc, Wisconsin.
Mm-hmm.
Stephen Avery was there with his brother, and what I can see from the husband can tell you exactly what it was. Some type of song, like a chop shop. I don't know if it's any interest to you people, but I thought I should call and tell you that.
Okay.
What I heard him do. If it means anything, I don't know. I heard him on a telephone or a TV.
Okay. What is your name again?
My name is Julie A. Stadler, and my husband is Lee M. Stadler. He's at work right now because he was a firefighter.
SATDLER?
STACLER.
Okay.
And how I can tell you.
And your husband's first name again? Lee. And a phone number.
My home phone number is 793-1063. My husband has.
Okay. All right. I will give this information to my officers.
Does you want a cell phone number too?
Sure, if you have one.
Okay, this is 29-3053. My husband will have that on. I mean, I don't know if any of this is of any interest, but I'm looking at this sales fees and I know kind of something that's of interest to you.
Absolutely. We're taking anything we can get.
Okay, sorry for waiting so long, but we didn't know if we should call or if it was support.
Not a problem.
Okay, bye-bye.
Thanks for calling.
Yeah, bye.
Notice how they took one call and chopped it into, I think I counted 15 different little short segments. How would they do that?
That's what I was just going to ask.
Why would they do that? This is intentional. They can clearly record as long as they want on one file. And to take a call and chop it this many times is absolutely ridiculous. And it's intentional. There's no doubt it's intentional, in my opinion. don't have access to their old equipment and all that kind of thing. But
sounds like they don't have enough to do if they've got time to do that stuff.
well, certainly somebody in the IT department or whoever did this. Yeah, GB, I couldn't quite understand it either. It's really her call is really my voice is really muffled. I couldn't understand it what she said about her husband. I'm not sure what Ryan's talking about. All calls go to a cell so he can filter his calls without it being recorded. Yeah. He must be talking about the Panstorm call. Okay. All right. Let's like there's some comments I've missed here. I'm just scrolling quickly through the comments here. Just a second. Yeah, this is an oddity. It's kind of like the Kasurg situation in '85 being personally involved in a case. Pagel was really involved in this case. There was one night early on. We're pretty sure that he didn't go in at all, or he never went home at all. He stayed for 48 hours or whatever. Not that 48, but all day and through the night, and then all day the next day at least, or a good part of the day. He was definitely heavily involved. I don't know. I don't really know anything about other cases that they handled. I'm talking about like murder cases or something serious, felony kind of thing. I can't answer that, Mr. President. Yeah, Ryan, he was out of the office. He was at the command post just a lot. A lot. I don't really recall. There might be something after today where he was there, but in the office. But I'm not sure. That's not something I'm just misremembering. Okay. Well, we'll go ahead and answer this one. Jack, the docs you're waiting on, I'm not sure how much you paid, but maybe we could try get another person to request for shits and giggles and see what happens. Well, that's happened before. I feel certain that I'm red flagged with at least Calumet and the DOJ because I've talked to others, without naming any names, that basically ran into this very same issue where they, I can barely even get a reply from them, which is completely outside the guidelines for what they're supposed to do. So what they did, they created a fake account, fake email, or another email, and got what they wanted right away. While as the actual person couldn't get anything, barely even same thing, barely even a response. So yeah, I've thought about it. I haven't paid anything yet for what I'm waiting for. It's going to be, I won't say extremely expensive. I mean, Foul Play's pay. I mean, I'll pay for it, but Foul Play will pay me back. I've definitely thought about doing this. The problem being is that what I'm requesting, most of it's on CD or DVD, so I want those hard copies myself, so I can do a direct transfer. And I back everything as soon as I get something. Regardless, it goes in the cloud somewhere. I store it just in case something happens to the hard copy or the CD or whatever. I make sure to have a backup. So I don't know. It's definitely a thought. So I'm going to see what happens this week and go from there. But yeah, what I've ordered this last time from Calumet, I'm going to guess is going to be, it's definitely going to be between 50 and $100, maybe a little bit more with shipping. I don't know yet because again, they haven't replied to me to give me a cost. And again, nothing that I requested would require anything of a super personal nature. It's going to take somebody some time to, burn some CDs, but just not that difficult. And open records requests are part of doing business for every department. So anyway, we'll see. It's a good suggestion, under your scars. Yeah, so much white noise. There is a huge amount of white noise. And this really started on the 9th. The increase in white noise. I noticed it right away. Do I want to say they added it to it? Maybe. I don't know. Some calls come in, they're really clear, and others they're just like I can barely hear them. Okay, let's move on. We don't have too much more to go. Looks like about 25-ish minutes, and we are at 3:33 p.m. Here we go.
Yeah.
Hi, this is Mark.
Mark, this is Marie. I realize that you're not taking tips, but I did get a.
What? Not taking tips? What? Let's play that again.
I realize that you're not taking tips, but I did get a call from a female party who was in Menards on Thursday.
Yeah.
And saw Stephen Avery and his brother
buying lumber.
A chop saw.
A chop saw.
A chop saw.
What the hell the chop saw is? Never heard that term before. Yeah, this is when Steve and Chuck went to Menards, and we have that footage.
Okay. That's interesting. Thursday.
Must have been what that previous call was about that we couldn't really understand. Her husband saw Steve and Chuck at Menards.
That's interesting. Thursday. Okay. Just log that, and we'll get to it.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thanks. Calumet County Sheriff's Office.
Yes, ma'am. I need some information. My daughter was coming home from school today and driving her car. She was at a stop sign on 114 and 11th Street in Hilbert. And she said a kind of an elderly, homeless-looking guy was riding a bicycle and ran into her car. And she said it wasn't like a bam hit, but he hit,
Moving on.
He said, and he didn't because money was.
What initial?
304-891.
You were contact.
See, that call right there was 2 minutes and 20 seconds. One call.
Actually, 124 the Calumet calling. There's 124, I've got an update for paramedics. We've got a 26-year-old male, post-pixel, after a seizure, semi-responsive, occasionally semi-responsive, semi-conscious, in and out of consciousness. We're still requesting 1033 response. Working on vital signs.
10-4.
See what I'm talking about, the radio? This is kind of what it's like on Channel 1 for Calumet transmit radio traffic. It's really awful.
Hi, is it true what I just heard on the news that they actually found that girl's body in the yard of that person that had saved served some jail time already for a sexual assault that he was? I'm sorry?
No, none of that's been released as far as who it is, just that they found body, some parts, but they were female.
Wait, let me get away from my phone here. The way I heard that on the news was it sounded like it was in the yard of that guy. But I have something that that the detective could an angle that he could check on. It's kind of a interesting thing that was sitting on the Discovery Channel show about DNA and having two DNA types in one. But I know it sounds kind of confusing here, but can you give me the detective's voice?
Sure. 1 second.
Another chopped call.
Kelly County Sheriff's Office.
Hi, this is Kim.
Good morning. Edward, good morning.
Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm fine. Hey, can I have Brett's cell phone number?
418.
Good night. Which officer that he wants?
4106.
4106. All right, thanks.
Sure.
Bye.
Hello?
Sure.
Hello?
Hello, is this the Sheriff's Department?
Yes, it is.
Sorry, I didn't hear you say it.
You're cutting in and out.
Backwards 124, Calumet County.
Stockbridge.
You have an officer dispatch to this location for combative patients.
10-4.
Moving on.
Calumet County Sheriff's Office.
Yeah, is this, I need some info. This Medicare. Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
This is the Sheriff's Department.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm looking for Medicare.
Okay, I don't have that number.
Okay, thank you.
Backwards 128, Calumet County. Backwards first responder to finish on scene.
First responder, moving on.
Hi, this is Captain Paul Rush of the county.
Yeah,
Got your case, huh?
we got her.
Cool.
Here we go.
Man, oh man, we've been waiting for this all day.
Cool.
Uh-huh.
So what?
5:54 p.m. 17:54. So we took a pretty good jump from right at 4, then it went into after 4, and then now we're almost 6 p.m. I'll back it up 5 seconds. We'll just play this call from the beginning one more time.
JP,
Yeah,
got your case, huh?
we got her.
Cool.
Man, oh man, we've been waiting for this all day.
Cool.
Uh-huh.
So
And I'm pretty sure this is Captain Rush, but I could be wrong. So why would this call be recorded and released? Because it's not a dispatch call per se. It's an inside line recorded call.
Good question.
It's so strange that it's just a drop in between, which I'm pretty sure this is Rush talking, that made the call to Poggle, which is on his cell phone. I don't understand. We have a few others like this. They're very few. But again, it should tell everyone these inside lines are recorded. And they should have been part of the record. And
Yeah, like the Swinsky call. That should have been.
Well, that's different because
Oh, is
Swinsky
it?
called in. Yeah, it's different because if somebody calls into the system and they talk to somebody inside the building, it'll be recorded. If that call gets transferred out to an outside line, the call is broken to the system there, and a new line is created. It's not going to get captured because it's
Okay.
not. It's basically like it's one call, but it's two connections. So the second connection breaks the recording. I understand that, and it's too bad we don't have that. I agree, but it's never captured. But I don't understand this. It's not a dispatch call inside the system. Nobody called in and said, "Oh, can I?" Or it wasn't Captain Rush calling in and said, "Hey, can you transfer me to someone blah 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 inside the building?" Poggle inside the building. That's not it at all. He's making the call to Poggle from inside that building, so it got captured. I don't understand that, why they included it. Kind of a tell on yourself kind of thing to me. It's like that they wanted it. I don't know. Everybody can roll that marble around and maybe they can get further with it than I can and give me some reasonable explanation, because this is going to be one of my questions to Mr. Kratz on X. Playing it again.
JP.
Yeah.
Got your case, huh?
We got her.
Cool.
Man, oh man, we've been waiting for this all day.
Cool.
Uh-huh.
So what, Brett just told me they found his blood, verified his blood in the car and also on the key, huh?
Also on the key, vehicle he says he's never been in.
Cool. Cool. Great.
Yeah. This is fantastic news.
Good. Hey.
All paid off.
One thing I got to ask you here quickly. Yeah. That skid steer, do we still need to take that down to Madison tomorrow or not?
No, it's changed. What we'll do is collect it, and we're going to bring it back to the sheriff's department. We need to store it somewhere.
Well, apparently we're storing the vehicles in storage sheds. We might as well just put that in with them, right?
No, we can't have them together.
Okay.
They have to be separate because of the possibility of contamination.
How about in separate units?
We can't have the two vehicles together. We got to have separate units for all of them.
Okay. Well, instead of renting two, why don't we rent three?
Yeah, what we'll do is why don't we just get the vehicles tomorrow?
Yeah, I'm planning on doing that tomorrow afternoon.
And then we'll see tomorrow what the plan is on those other vehicles, the skidster and the golf cart.
Oh, okay. So there's two units out there.
Yes. We got a skidster.
Okay. Well, we can work on that during the day.
Yeah.
You can let me know.
As long as we've got somebody going down and getting those vehicles out, I guess they are short of space.
Yeah. Wendorf and Kaharski are going to go down tomorrow afternoon, either at noon or 1 o'clock, depending on when Dan can work things out at home.
Okay. And then we've got the...
In my understanding, the rental units are coming from Denise?
Yeah, Denise says we can use those.
Okay.
She's given us okay on that.
Okay.
And then we need to lock them up.
Yep.
The padlocks are down there. Okay. All righty.
We'll take care of that.
Yep. Okay, that sounds fantastic.
Anything else?
Nope. I can't think of anything else. We'll be going out and continuing to search the pit tomorrow.
Right. You found bones and body parts?
Yes, a lot more.
Yeah. Just so you're aware.
Bones and body parts. Really? What body parts did they find there, Captain Rush? Because I don't know of any.
Is that another question for Mr. Krantz?
It is. It is. And this call is going to be chock full of questions. I don't really expect an answer, but I think it's only fair that he be because Captain Rush and Poggle are never going to volunteer to come onto social media and answer any questions like this. So it's only fair that Ken was the top dog. I'm going to assume he doesn't know. I'm going to ask a question anyway. Give him a chance to respond. See what he says.
I don't know if Brett briefed you. I put in calls to Outagamie. They're going to supply us with 2 guys tonight, 2 guys tomorrow.
Okay.
Sheboygan Sheriff is supplying us 1 tonight, 1 tomorrow.
Okay.
Brown is supplying 3 tonight and 2 tomorrow, but Brown indicated they were going to be charging us, and tomorrow's a holiday for them.
Oh, it is?
It's Veterans Day. But, as a veteran, it really should be a holiday. Just for veterans, at least.
Yeah.
But I told Brett he should review his staffing for tomorrow, and if he can cut out those 2 guys from Brown for tomorrow, because I'm sure those guys would be at triple time. So.
Okay. Yes. Yeah.
So we should be okay tonight, according to Brett. And tomorrow, he sounded
he sounded somewhat hopeful that he could get his lines pulled back tomorrow. So.
Yeah. Okay. Great.
Okay.
Okay.
Have a great night, Jerry.
Thanks for everything you've been doing.
Okay. You too.
Okay.
Take care. Bye.
Well, that's a very interesting 3-minute and 44-second call. Very interesting. Susan says, Jack, what makes you think Singlub wasn't at his desk in the building? Well, I can't prove it. I only know what's in the report, right? That's all we can really say. That his report was at that time, in the Manitowoc summary report, he was at it scene. I can't prove that he was. I can't. And you could be right. And if he was at his desk, the rest of that call is recorded and been withheld, right? So it's a great question, and it's one to think about. I can't prove that he was on scene. I only know what they reported. That's all we've got. Would they lie? Yeah, yeah. I can't even go there, because if you go that route, if you open that door up and say, well, he was at his desk inside Manitowoc, wherever, and he took that call, and it's recorded, and they've withheld it, and that information was actually recorded and withheld from the defense. Seriously? It caused major problems for a lot of people. Major problems, right? I can see that. Anyway, it's a great question, Susan. Yeah, there may be some corroboration to the Manitowoc summary report. I can't remember, because you had various officers that would have their little report about what they were doing at some particular time on a certain date, and other officers that were there with them. Again, a report written after, and we're looking at a summary. We're not looking at the actual report. Another thing they did in these cases, both Manitowoc and Calumet, we're looking at a summary. This is not the actual police report. I don't really understand why these cases were done that way, instead of having the actual police report for people to read for themselves what the officer reported. Yeah, the problem when you can do it, Mr. President, but the problem when you put the word all in about not everything, but certain things, they're going to tell you it's too broad. You have to narrow your scope. They'll deny your request. And to be clear, I've got Singlub's personnel file, and I requested every report that he wrote in that time frame for the case. So that's pretty narrow. And I did get his personnel file, which we did go over. We covered a lot. I mean, I'm not going to reveal any of his personal, address and that kind of stuff, and his family. Not even sure. I don't even think that was in there anyway. But they didn't include. I don't think they included any actual reports. I've got them, and actually, I think it's even in the library. Anybody wants to look. Yeah. Again, all Singlub calls, they're. I'm not entirely sure how they would do that. I mean, I could request it. I just don't think I would get anywhere with it. Yeah, that's a good question. Sign in, sign out for the logs. Probably. Yeah, there should be in the log sheets for the in and out. He should be on it. I want to say that was checked, but I won't guarantee it. But yeah, that's something that can definitely be done. Anyway, so this was definitely one call that is of great interest. Blood on the key, he had blood in the car, well, on the key especially. Really? I didn't know anything about no blood on the key. Carl Haynes didn't know either, apparently. And finding bones and body parts. I'm curious about these body parts. We know about the bones, but anyway, let's move on. Come on.
820.
What?
Hi, I'm not available right now. Hi, this is Brett. I'm not available right now. Leave a message.
Kellerman County Sheriff.
Hi, Paul. Also, just let you know there will be a press conference tomorrow at 1:30 at our department.
You want like 025 set up or probably 025 would probably be best.
We can get enough of them. Yeah, 25 I think would be good.
That's the big room.
That's the big one, yes. Why don't we use that one?
At 13:30.
Yes.
Okay, got you.
All right. Okay, thank you.
Take care.
Yeah,
bye.
6:01 p.m. And another drop-in call from Poggle and Captain Rush. Again, strange.
Oh, this is Scott.
Scott, you know, you're one reliable guy. At least
Another
you
one
answer
from
your
Captain
phone.
Rush.
I was just going to call you myself. Brett just told me to give you a call.
You need to answer the radio though.
Oh, actually, I got the mic off now.
Okay.
That's why it's not
But, okay, whatever. What am I calling about, by the way?
I'll tell you about Brett because he just did it to me.
Okay.
But, Brett said that it's
Lost him. You there?
Yep.
Okay. What's going on?
Okay. If 10 o'clock on the Madison, are you there yet?
Yeah, you're cutting in and out. What did you say? 10 o'clock to leave to Madison?
Okay, here we go. Is that better?
Yep, that's good.
Okay. Karski and Wendorf will be able to take those two vehicles down to Madison if needed.
Yes.
And as far as the skidster, it's not an answer. There's no answer for that.
I just talked to Jerry about that. We're going to decide that tomorrow.
Okay.
What time can those two guys leave to go to Madison?
10 o'clock.
10 a.m.
Yep.
Okay, now I recall what I needed you for.
Okay.
But now I forgot. I don't know. I know you guys are excited too, just like we are. So.
Yeah, you heard that news then, right?
Yep.
Okay,
that's
great.
Cool. Oh, I know what it is. Kurt Moore is ready to leave here to come out to the site. Okay. He's wondering if there's anybody else that's going to be coming in that he should wait for.
Let me check my board quick.
Okay.
No, there's not, Paul.
He's the only one?
He's the only one, yep, because Ken's coming over with his personal vehicle and Wendorf's here already.
Okay, so we'll let him know.
Okay.
Thanks a lot.
Sure, I got it on. I got the mic on the thing, so if you need anything, give me a call.
All right. See ya. Bye.
Bye.
Yeah, let's answer this question here. From Double D, what is in Madison? Well, that would be the RAV4 and the Grand Am. They want them, the crime lab wants them out of there because they can't, they don't have long-term storage. So they are asking Calumet to come get them. That's what it's about. And I could have swore, now maybe I'm thinking of the wrong day. I don't know, but I know that they took the golf cart, but I was thinking it was on the 10th or the 11th. I can't remember for sure. Oh yeah, well, they're excited that they're locking Steven up, I guess. So yeah. All right. Let's move on.
Cabin Sheriff's Farm.
Hi, Nicole Steve calling.
Good evening. Are you?
Yep.
Are you sure?
All yours.
Okay.
Thanks.
Bye. Kelly, Sheriff's Department.
Hi. Hey, this is Nixon Pet Hunting over calling.
Yeah.
Hey, that Mitsubishi, that plate number was 881 CRG.
Maybe.
Okay.
I think.
It's not tagged. I just want to make sure it's the right one.
Yeah, it's not tagged because yes. But I gotta grab this 911 call.
That's fine. Okay. I'll
Okay.
get it. Yep.
Kelly, you met 911.
I'm calling to report a fire.
Okay, where is the fire at?
There's
And Harvester, on Harvester north of 10. You just
791.
It's a pretty good jump in time too.
Kelly, Sheriff's Department.
Hi, I just called to talk to not too long ago, and they were going to send an officer to my home to discuss a matter of a possible identity fraud. And
that was me.
And moving on.
Bobby is for. Okay.
Okay. Rick,
Are trying to set him up?
what?
They set me up.
They set you up. Well, I don't believe anybody that is in law enforcement.
Okay, this is just a drop-in. There's nothing before this. So what's the front end of this call? Backing up a little bit. Let's play it from the beginning. Oh, dead air.
Are trying to set him up?
They set me up.
They set you up. Well, I don't believe anybody that is in law enforcement is trying to set him up.
Cops, I've been the only.
What
9:24.
information do you want me to take?
9:24
Well, I
p.m.
don't have time for this. What information do you want me to take, or what do you want me to do for you at this point?
I'm just saying, check out the cops. I mean, the ones that did it. If there's any foul play in this.
Okay. Do you have any names of who you feel would be doing it?
Whoever planted that evidence there had to be cops. So you know a cop did it. If there's foul play. You don't even know if the bones that they found are human, as far as I know. I mean, they didn't get any results from the lab.
The results from the lab stated they, according to the, did you listen to the news today?
They said adult female.
Oh, that's human. Adult female. Okay, they're speaking human.
Yeah, well, it doesn't sound real precise. If they know that much, why don't they know if it's hers or not then?
They're checking into that yet.
I didn't know they had to check further. But anyway, we all know the cops had a planet there.
Well, I don't know who we all are, but we all don't think that.
Why don't you just go after them?
We're going after what we are finding in evidence. That's it. Okay? Thank you.
Yeah, all these. Yeah.
Now she didn't want to talk about that. Moving on.
Hello.
Hey, what's up?
You know how you're supposed to be working north at 11?
We're at 11 of. Let's see. I'm sorry. Yeah, 11 p.m. Took a big jump.
Oh, I don't have a clue. Because Leslie's working right now, too.
Okay.
And she's north right now.
Let me check. That's the wrong way. Let's see. Yeah, I'm supposed to be working north. You're supposed to be working south.
Okay.
If Leslie decides to go south, could you cover north for a while so I can log some stuff in quick?
Oh, yeah, no problem. And
For a
I
few
have
hours?
your car.
Huh?
Yeah, and I have your car because that was the only one available when I came in.
Okay. I haven't seen that car for ages, so.
I know you come in, you just grab what's there. Yeah,
Pretty much.
Yeah, just let me know because I came in and they said Leslie's north, and I said okay, then I'm south, and that's where I'm at.
Okay. Yeah, I have like 4 or 5 evidence sheets to log in and put away, so.
Okay, yeah, no problem.
Okay. Thank you.
Yep.
Bye.
Catch you later. Bye.
Come on.
Answer your phone.
$11:03.
Hello?
Hello?
Are you going to be working north for all time?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure. Mhm.
Okay.
I didn't know you were here.
Yeah, I come in at 11.
Oh, I thought they were going to give you some time off or something.
No.
Oh, okay. Well, you got stuff to do in the evidence room?
Yeah, I'm supposed to be scheduled for north.
Okay, I'm there.
Okay, I told Mary, that I'm going to be downstairs logging stuff in, but I should hopefully be out within a few hours.
Okay, no
Okay.
problem. I got it covered.
Okay, if you guys need me, I'm ready to go out and help, so.
All right.
Okay?
All right. Talk to you later.
Yep, bye.
Bye.
That's it. We were done. Just like that. I was thought I remembered that. Let's take another big leap. You know, we've had a few more just like that as well. Let me get this off the screen. Let's stop that one. Let me get moved over here to where I want to go. Just 1 second here. I'm going to look at what's coming next. I don't think I'm going to start because we're already at 8 o'clock. So we've been rolling for a couple hours. And I want to start. I don't want to chop another one up. Okay. People playlist.
There are some questions. I think you may have gotten quite a few of them, but they're
Yeah,
in
it's
the
probably
private.
probably a few more. Yeah, probably a few more. Oh, okay, yeah, a few more that I didn't get. Okay. So yeah, I want to put this on the screen right quick, and I'll take it down. Let me share this of what's coming next. I give everybody an idea. So what's coming for next time? You can see the 11th. Channel 6 is 3 hours and 48 minutes. Wow. I remember looking at this now. Another reason I'm not going to start on it because I'm sure I'm gonna end up breaking that into 2 parts. That's the reason I don't want to start it. And then channel 7 being shorter again as it's normally been is an hour and 28 minutes. And then on the 12th, channel 6 is 2.5 hours. Channel 7 is an hour and 42 minutes. So anyway, that's where we're going to be for next time. 3 hours and 48 minutes is where we'll be starting on the 11th, channel 6. Let me pop that up there. Okay. Just 1 second here. I gotta do something right quick. Pop this up. I really hate this little program here. Okay, now I can get back over here and we get to these questions. Yeah, that first one. Why are we looking into these two ladies? Yeah, I got that one. That was the Weber and Lori.
I understand, like, where they just want to. Well, like Tammy Weber, wasn't she? She was the one that told Stephen that the law enforcement were setting him up, or something like that. But so what are they? Just because they're saying things like that, they want to look in their background. I don't know what Lori said. But.
Well, Stephen had said in one of his interviews that Tammy Weber had told him that a cop had moved the RAV onto the property, if I remember correctly.
Oh, okay.
So I'm sure that caught their attention. So.
And
then
Lori, just because she was his ex-wife?
Yeah, that's right. I'm sure that they wanted to go scoop up whatever they could, character assassination or whatever they could get from her. Yep, that's right. Next one is from Mr. President. Did Kratz and Wiegert pressure Lori? Okay, yeah, we answered that one. Nan's Life, Tammy Weber was the name. Avery said he was being set up and interviewed with law enforcement. Yep, that's what we just talked about. Nan's Life. That's correct. And we talked, and Sheila, we talked about the cops collecting bears' poop. They wanted to x-ray it to see if they could find any bone material. Juby says, how can we verify all the calls? Do they give out the logs too, or just audio? Well, if you look at the CASO CD, there is an audit log. Now, it doesn't verify every call, but what it does do is it gives you every channel that's on that day, and it has a total number of calls. Now, the really strange, and I don't want to get too complicated here, and I don't have it. I can't show it on my screen right now because it's on my external drive. Maybe I can get that ready for next time and show you guys. It's really odd what they did, and I don't quite understand why. But what the CD has on it, once you unpack it, unzip it, it has like a main set of files or folders, I should say, and they're divided up by day. Starts on the 3rd, ends on the 12th. Under each day, there are two files or two folders, A and B. I don't know why they did that, because in file A, you'll have channels, whatever, 1 through, they got 15 channels that they included, plus the 2 phone, or their total 15 channels. 2 of those are definitely phone lines that we listen to, channel 6 and channel 7. That's their call-in numbers. For some reason, there are calls that on file A, you'll have calls from channel 6 and 7, and you'll also have in file B, you'll have calls on channel 6 and 7, and other ones too. So what we had to do, we had to create a separate thing and combine everything into one directory for like channel 6. Let's just say pick out like today, November 10th. It's hard for me. I should have got this together, and I will. I don't want to confuse everybody, but it was really strange why they were split up like that. I just don't understand it. I don't understand their system and why they would do it that way, unless they were intentionally trying to be complicated. I don't know. It's really strange. But I'll get that ready for next week so you guys can see it and understand maybe somebody out there knows why they did what they did. Okay, moving on. Mr. President, was Poggle personally involved in all cases? Okay, I talked about that one. I can't answer that one. I don't know. Yeah, we answered Ryan Simmons' call about Poggle being out of the office. Nan's life was Poggle's to-do list, including getting his case. Yeah, I think you're right, Nan. Mr. President, was there any follow-up on the chop saw like a real investigator would do? I don't remember anything about that. I'm not saying there's not a report, a CASO report. It'd probably be. I know there's a report about Menards. I do know that. I don't know if something is included in that report in CASO, Mr. President. That'd be relatively easy to find. I'll try to do that later if I have time. Under your scars, who was the caller? Oh, yeah, that goes we were talking about when that lady called in about her husband, but I'm not sure. From Andy B, a golf cart must be the 11th as they are mainly arranging tomorrow, and this is the 10th. Yeah, I think they did take it on the 11th. I'd have to double check that, but I think that's right, Andy. Mr. President, Ken Kratz is coming in his personal vehicle. I don't know that. We don't have any information about Kratz going to the crime lab. Under scar, fresh blood. Searches later. Under your scars, wonder if KZ has any of these and would share. If you're talking about these drop-in calls that were definitely from an office to, Poggle and that kind of thing. And then I'm pretty sure that second call was at 6:01. Poggle called him. And again, it's just a drop-in call. We don't have the front end of it. Him calling, said, "Hey, can I talk to Paul?" It's just boom. It's connected. Maybe he called him direct. If you call him direct, that's fine too. But why would it be included in these dispatch calls? I don't understand that. And then the last question from Lisa. Didn't the caller say they set me up? Yeah, he did say that, and I've heard that before. I remember this call from before. I do remember it. But he had called like, gosh, Sheree, can you remember? Was it like the 7th? It was pretty early.
No, I'm not good at remembering or keeping the dates in order and stuff. So that's your specialty.
I know it was around that time. He called in and said, you need to go after the cops that set him up, planted all this evidence, and that dispatcher, I don't think it was the same one. Maybe it was. I don't recall. But no pun intended. But he was talking the same thing, and she didn't want to have anything to do with that at all. Nothing. Stephen's current appeal gone to a 3. No, Double D. Well, I take that back. Yeah, I think there is 3 judges in the Court of Appeals. Yes, that's right. Yeah, I'm thinking 7th Circuit for some reason. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's 3 judges.
I think there's more than 3, but only, as I remember, only 3 take the case. Like 3 of the several.
I see. Okay. Yeah, for the Court of Appeals. Yeah, they probably split up their duties. Yeah. That's probably true. But yes, that's what we're waiting on, and I would imagine we're going to have a pretty long wait. For those that don't know, I don't have them handy, but the state submitted a letter to the Court of Appeals or whatever for the court to deny or quash or whatever you want to call it Zellner's request for scientific examination of the RAV4. And KZ did reply, so we've got those. I thought it was an actual motion, but it was a letter.
Are they up in the library, those documents?
Not yet.
Okay.
I haven't requested that Zoe put them in. I don't think she has yet, but yeah, we'll definitely get those in there.
Okay.
I'm trying to think what else we can cover here before we get out and have a beer or whatever. I'm not having a beer. No, not tonight.
Me neither.
I'm not sure what Under Your Scars is talking about. That should be illegal. You know what Under Your Scars is talking about? Cherie, do you know what Under Your Scars is talking about? Maybe I missed some conversation. Oh, denying KZ.
Oh, yeah, that's what my guess would be. Not sure.
Yeah, I mean, I think that with the Sawinski affidavit, his girlfriend's affidavit, former girlfriend, and the phone call, it's a pretty strong indicator that some weird shit went on. And again, if Susan's right, and he was actually inside the building and took that call and it's recorded, that's a major problem, man. That's a big problem.
Yep.
And they never talked to this guy. Anyway, oh, let's see here. Yeah, from Nan's life. We're coming up on 60 days since District 2 sent files and sitting as pending. How long do they have to decide? They got as long as they want. There is no deadline. That's correct, isn't it, Cherie? They're not set by a clock.
That's my understanding. It doesn't seem right, but
Yeah, I agree. But as far as I know, they don't have a time frame. I mean, I would imagine, at a certain point, whoever the presiding judge over that panel is, Court of Appeals, is going to say, you're really looking bad here. You're taking an extremely long time to make a decision. There's got to be some kind of checks and balances. So
I'm all for them taking their time if they're, really studying it closely and considering things fairly. But if not, then it's just bad all the way around.
Well, sure. I'm sure they have other cases, they have to work on too. So I'm sure it does take time. So lines don't get crossed and that kind of thing. You don't want one case to influence another, and there's all kinds of considerations. And I'm with you. I want them to take the time they need, but I don't want them to just waste time. But me personally, I'm guessing we're looking at minimum end of this year, late fall, end of this year, or maybe even into next year before we hear anything. I could be wrong, but that's what I think. Do we know who the caller accusing law enforcement was? Well, this call dropped in on this line. I'm pretty sure the prior time that he called, that I can't remember if he identified himself or not. I just don't remember. Maybe. Yeah, I don't know, Double D. I don't know why they didn't include it. Don't know. It's a good question. There you go, Sheila. Wine's good. I'm not a big wine drinker. There's some that I really enjoyed, but I'm not a huge wine drinker, but I know a lot of people really appreciate it. So good for you. Have a tall glass. Okay. I think that Andy Rascal. I wonder if Andy went to the beer garden. Oh, wait, oops. It's pretty late now. I would imagine he's probably home by this point in time. It's pretty late there. That's dedication right there, because it's got to be at least one. It's 8:19 here, so it's got to be at least 1:19, if not 2:19. Anyway, all right, let's get this popped up here. Boom. I thought I'd do something a little bit different today. This is from the, pretty sure this is the 11th. This is when the DCI came in and destroyed the burn pit, destroyed it. Just absolutely scooped everything up. Not going to be no re-examination, another look-see, nothing. They destroyed that burn pit and leveled it.
I can't believe they didn't get in trouble for that alone. That's just unbelievable.
Yep, I agree. Didn't find anything. Just come in and leveled it. Took the soil, took everything. So I thought that would be a little interesting photo to pop up at the end. I've been trying to, kind of just randomly pick one here or there that depicts something, a moment in time that is a bit unusual. Lots of things going on X for those that have an account on the former Twitter social media. Just a lot of discussion. Most of it pretty good. There's a lot of, I won't say negative, but argumentative kind of things. And I try not to get too involved in those because, I just don't see it as my drive to change someone's mind. It's just my goal to present what we have, and that's all I can do. I think that's the only real way to approach because what we have, the bulk of it, KZ, I'm sure has far more information for sure, but we have to deal with what's in hand. Can sure speculate, look at some other options as we've done here again tonight. It's speculation. It's like these drop-in calls. They're not dispatch calls at all. Calls between Captain Rush and Poggle like that. Why is that in there? Where are the rest of them? If we've got this one, the rest of them are recorded too. So where are those? Where are they at?
Do you think it was a mistake or intentional?
No, intentional. Absolutely intentional. There's just no way that's a mistake. None of those drop-ins. There's no way. I mean, it's the same system, but I don't know how their system, per se works. But again, it tells me that anything inside that building is recorded. Thanks for coming, Sheila. Appreciate it. And asking questions and keeping on. Anyway, I think it's time we've been at it a little over 2 hours now. It's time to get out of here and get something to eat. And I've got other things to do as well. And we'll shoot next week. We'll be starting Channel 6 on the 11th. As you saw, it's almost a 4-hour string of calls. So we'll get started on that.
Sounds good.
Yep. Thank you, Pastor Bear. Thanks for everyone else for dropping by. Give the video a like and share. Subscribe if you're so inclined. We appreciate all the support from everyone. Continue on talking about these cases in whatever capacity. Got a really difficult conversation going that Doc's doing with and Avery are doing with Brendan's case, but it needs to be told. And they've taken a really deep dive into it. That podcast yesterday was really in your face of what happened the 27th, 28th, and then we didn't get into the first yet, but that's coming. But the 27th and 28th, all the activity that really went on, until you line them up side by side like that, it's not really that clear. It was crystal clear what Doc and Everly presented yesterday.
Yeah, I could always see like some events here and there that were seemed to be leading up to why they needed to go after Brendan, but just having these just in the days before such big things happening.
Yep.
was
And then of
surprising.
course, yeah. And then of course all the phone calls, between Chuck and Jody. That's interesting too, because I mean those weren't really part of the podcast, but they were going on, and Chuck is definitely included in a lot of what we talked about yesterday. So that was another interesting aspect of the case. Anyway, let's get on out of here and say goodnight, and thanks everyone, and we'll catch you next time. This has been a Foul Play production.